In this example, we're converting 14,351 grams into kilograms. Now, how are we going to do that? In this class, we do our conversions by the factor label method. In the factor label method, we take the number we have, 14,351 grams, and we put it over 1 in order to make it into a fraction. You can take any number and convert it to a fraction by just putting it over 1. So that's what we're going to do here. So now we have the fraction 14,351 grams over 1. Now, in order to convert the units, what we're going to do is multiply by something. But the only thing we can multiply by is 1. Why? Well, we can't change the value of the number. The number has to stay the same. The only thing I can multiply something by and preserve its value is 1. So we're going to take this number and multiply it by 1. However, there are a variety of ways we can express the number 1. We can take any two things that are equal to one another and put them over each other in a fraction, and that makes 1. So, for example, we're looking for kilograms, right? That's the unit we want to convert into. Well, that prefix kilo means something. Kilo means 1,000. So we know that 1 kilogram is the same thing as 1,000 grams. In other words, 1 kilogram equals 1,000 grams. Well, those two things equal one another. We can make a fraction out of them and have 1. For example, I could take 1 kilogram and put it over 1,000 grams, and that's a fraction that equals 1. I could also take 1,000 grams and put it over kilograms. That's also a fraction that equals 1. So I could multiply my original fraction, 14,351 grams over 1, by either of these two fractions. Which one do I use? Well, let's try the second one first. Let's try multiplying 14,351 grams over 1 by 1,000 grams over 1 kilogram. Now, that's certainly a legitimate mathematical equation. The problem is it doesn't give us anything, because my units can't cancel out. I've got grams on the top over on the left-hand side, and I've got kilograms on the bottom and grams on the top. If I were to multiply this out, I'd get something weird like grams squared over kilogram. That doesn't help us get our answer. So let's try the other fraction. Let's try 1 kilogram over 1,000 grams. If we do that, look what happens. The grams cancel one another. I got grams on the top over on the left-hand side and grams on the bottom over on the right-hand side. Those two units cancel with one another. What unit is left? Kilograms. Well, that's what we needed. We wanted to convert grams into kilograms. So by multiplying by this particular fraction, 1 kilogram over 1,000 grams, the grams cancel, and the unit I'm left with is the unit I want, kilograms. So if I take 14,351 over 1 and multiply by 1 over 1,000, I get 14.351. That's the number. The unit, kilograms. Well, that's what we wanted our answer in. So our final answer is 14.351 kilograms.